Hi, third graders. This is Mrs. Gillette. We are going to be doing long division review today, and we're going to be using our division family to help us. We know that Dad divides, Mom multiplies, Sister subtracts, Brother brings down, and Rover the dog either plays with he either repeats because he has something to play with, or he tells us what the remainder is. To start with, we're going to review long division in a place value chart. Some of us are still struggling with some of the steps to long division, and I'm hoping that by looking at it in a place value chart, once again, it'll help us. Our dividend is 57, or 5 tens, 7 ones. We're going to divide both the tens and the ones by 3. So that means I need 3 groups in my place value chart. Okay, there's my 3 groups. We're going to start with the tens. I'm going to divide 5 tens into 3 groups. How does it look on our place value chart? Well, 1, 2, 3. I have 2 tens left over. If I divide them into my groups, I won't end up with equal groups. So I can see that I have 2 tens left over. How does that look in a standard algorithm? Again, 5 divided into 3 groups. Well, how many 3s are in 5? If I count by 3s, 3. I counted 1, 3. Don't we have 1 in each group over here? All right, so that's the dad divide. We divided. Now we have to multiply. We have to find out how many tens we used. We used 1 10 in each of 3 groups, or over on our standard algorithm, 1 times 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Didn't we use 3 tens over here? We sure did. Let's subtract out those 3 tens that we used to see what we have left over. Sister subtracts 5 minus 3, and she gets 2. Don't we have 2 tens left over in our place value chart? Great. Now, the next step is brother brings down. So here he comes. He's bringing down the 7. We don't need it up here anymore. He's moving it down here. So now, brother says, hey, I now have 27. Rover says, I have 27 things to play with, so now I need to let Dad divide. Well, if Rover says 27, where is there 27 in our place value chart? Right here. 2 tens, 7 ones. But we already know we can't divide those 2 tens. So we're going to actually unbundle them and get 20. Because 2 tens, we know, is the same as 20. All right, so we're done with them here. We made them into 21s. Now, can I take these 27 ones and divide them into 3 groups? I sure can. Here's 27 divided into 3 groups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I've used all 27 ones. All right, well, how many did I put in each group? I can see there's 5, 9, 5, 9, 5, 9. I put 9 in each group. Dad divided 27 into 3 groups, and he got 9, so he's going to write that in his quotient. Mom's going to multiply. How many ones did she use? She used 9 in 3 groups. 9 times 3 is 27. Didn't she use all 27 ones? She sure did. Sister subtracts. 27 minus 27 is 0. Brother brings down. Is there anything over here for brother to bring down? No, there's not. So brother didn't bring anything for Rover to play. This 0 becomes our remainder. Remainder equals 2. Our quotient is 29. The remainder is 2. You should have the standard algorithm part on your paper. right, so now that we've looked at it with a place value chart, let's look at it just with a standard algorithm. And I'm going to use a different color for the tens and the ones. Okay, here we go. 5 tens divided by 4. If I count by 4 to 5, 4, I only counted 1 4. So Dad divided 5 by 4 and he got 1. Now Mom is going to multiply what Dad wrote down. Dad wrote down 1, so Mom's going to multiply 1 times 4. 1 times 4 is 4. She's going to write it in the tens place because she's only working with the tens right now. Sister says she can subtract. 5 minus 4 is 1. Brother is going to bring down. Brother brings down a 2. Now Rover sees that he has 12 to play with. We're going to back up just a minute. We divided the 5. We're done with that. Brother brought down the 2. We're done with that. We're only working with this 12 now. Okay? That 12 is what Father's going to divide the second time. So I'm going to change colors. And we're going to divide the ones. This is 12 ones. 12 divided by 4. All right, let's count by 4s. 4, 8, 12. I counted 3 4s. Or Dad counted 3 4s. Mom is now going to multiply what Dad wrote down. Dad wrote down 3. Mom's going to multiply that by 4. 3 times 4 is 12. Sister's going to subtract. 12 minus 12 is 0. Brother is going to check for anything to bring down. Is there anything over here to bring down? There is not. So Brother didn't bring anything for Rover to play with, so Rover says the remainder is 0. The quotient is 13, the remainder is 0. Remember, you can pause at any time to catch up. All right, here we go. 86 divided by 5. So 86 divided into 5 groups. And just like on our place value chart, we start with the tens. So right here, let's start with the tens. 8 divided by 5, says Father. Well, let's count by 5s till we get to 8. 5. Father says 1 5. Mother says, all right, I'll multiply your 1 5 by 5. So 1 times 5 is 5. Sister says, I'm ready to subtract. 8 minus 5 is 3. Brother says, all right, my turn. I get to bring down. Brother brings down the 6. Now, once again, we've already divided the 8, and Brother brought down the 6. We're done with those two. Now, this is our new dividend. Father now gets to divide 36 by 5. We're going to count by 5s until we get to 36. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. My fingers show that Father counted 7 5s. Mother says, oh, Father wrote down how many ones he multiplied, so now, or he divided, so now I can multiply. 7 times 5. 7 times 5 is 35. Sister sees Mom has something ready for her to subtract. Sister subtracts 36 minus 35, and she gets 1. Brother's turn. Brother checks. Is there anything up here for him to bring down? There is not. So Rover says, oh, he didn't bring me anything new to play. The remainder is 1. The quotient is 17. The remainder is 1. Hopefully you're getting more confident with these. All right, let's start again. 44 divided by 3. Father says 4 tens divided into 3 groups. I'm going to count by 3s. 3. I can get 1 group of 3 in 4. Mother sees that Father wrote down a 110, so Mother's going to multiply 110 times 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Sister says, I'm ready to subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. Brother's turn. He brings down the 4. Notice, We've already divided the 4 tens, and we brought down the 4 ones. This is our new dividend. 13 divided by 3. I'm going to count by 3s until I get to 14. 3, 6, 9, 12. My fingers show that I counted 4 equal groups. Mother's ready to multiply 4 times 3. She knows 4 times 3 is 12. 14 minus 12 equals 2, says sister. Brother looks for something to bring down. He notices there's nothing to bring down. So Rover realizes, all right, I only have a remainder of 2. Nothing new to play with. Our quotient is 14. The remainder is 2. All right. Again, pause it if you need to. Let's try 87 divided by 5. 8 divided by 5. I'm going to count by 5s until I get to 8. 5. I counted 1 5. 1 5 times 5 equals 5. Now I'm going to subtract. 8 minus 5 equals 3. Bringing down the 7. Remember, you've already divided the 8 and you brought down the 7. You're done with those. Let's divide. 37 divided by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I counted, 7 5s. 7 times 5 is 35. Subtract. 37 minus 5 is 2. I notice there's nothing over here for me to bring down. So the 2 becomes my remainder. The quotient equals 17. Let's get rid of that. The quotient equals 17. The remainder equals 2. Okay, just a few more. Here we go. 97 divided by 4. 9 divided by 4. 4, 8. That's 2 4s. 2 4s equals 8. Subtract. 9 minus 8 is 1. Bring down 7. I'm done with the 9 and I brought down the 7. My new quotient is 17. 17 divided by 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. My fingers are showing me that I can count 4 4s in 17. 4 4s times 4 is 16. Subtract. I have 1 left. Do I have anything over here to bring down? I do not. So that 1 becomes my remainder. The quotient is 24. The remainder is 1. Here we go. Now we're going to try a 3-digit number. Same process, just 1 extra time. 7 hundreds divided by 6. I'm going to count by 6s until I get to 7. 6. I counted 1 6. 1 6. 1 times 6 equals 6 in the hundreds place. I'm going to subtract that out. I now have 100 left. Bring down the 0. Now my new quotient is 10. I'm done with that 7 and I'm done with that 0. All right, here we go. 10 divided by 6. I'm going to count by 6s to 10. 6. I counted 1 6. 1 times 6 equals 6. 10 minus 6 equals 4. Do I have any more to bring down? Do I have a number here to bring down? Hopefully you said yes. So I'm going to bring it all the way down to my 4. This is where I'm working with my new quotient. Here is my new quotient. I'm done with that 2 because I carried it all the way down. All right, 42 divided by 6. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. I counted 7 6s. 7 times 6 is 42. Subtract 0. Check. Do I have anything over here to bring down? I do not. So since I don't have anything left to bring down, 0 is my remainder. The quotient is 117. The remainder is 2. All right, here we go. Let's try this one. 434 divided by 4. I'm going to start in the hundreds place. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 4 equals 4. Subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. Bring down the 3. Okay, I'm going to switch colors. Now I am done with the 4, and I brought down the 3. This is my new quotient. 3 divided by 4. Well, I know I can't do any 4s in 3, so I'm going to say there are 0 4s. 0 times 4 is 0. Subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. All right. Do I have any more to bring down? I sure do. This 4 is going to come all the way down. My new quotient is 34. I'm going to count by 4s to 34. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. I just counted 8 4s. 8 times 4 equals 32. 34 minus 2 equals 2. I'm going to check. Do I have anything left to bring down? I do not, so this 2 becomes my remainder. The quotient is 108. The remainder is 2. All right, here we go. Keep going. Practice makes progress. 916 divided by 7. 9 divided by 7. I'm going to count by 7s until I get to 9. 7. I counted 1 7. 1 times 7 equals 7. 9 minus 7 equals 2. Bring down. I'm finished with that 9, and I brought down the 1. My new quotient is 21. 21 divided by 7. 7, 14, 21. That is 3. 3 times 7 is 21. Subtract. Get 0. Bring down. Okay. Now, we're going to divide. This is my new dividend. I'm done with that 6. I brought it all the way down. So 6 divided by 7. There are 0 7s in 6. 0 times 7 equals 0. Subtract. 6 minus 0 is 6. Do I have anything left to bring down? I do not, so 6 becomes my remainder. The quotient is 130. The remainder is 6. All right, nice job. Remember, practice makes progress. Also, paying 100% attention. 100% eyes watching. Paying attention to what I'm trying to teach you, what any adult is trying to teach you will be extremely helpful. All right, have a great afternoon.